Actually start with him. We've just watched a story where you called a press conference to deny your involvement in an attack on Northlands. I'm first curious to understand who accused you.
First, Wahiga, those are your words. I never called any press conference to disaccuse myself. We convened a press conference today to react to some of the issues that have been raised in the press that was done by the leader of Azimio, and call out the hypocrisy that we saw in that press conference. So your script, your news editing and your scripts is not my business, it's your business, not mine.
No, I'm
Therefore, you
curious.
cannot sit there and ask me that I call a press conference. And you have watched the entire script. You have chosen what to take to carry in your news. I didn't choose. I'm not your editor.
No, we took
my
exact
why don't you play the entire press conference? We started with issues. Issues that had been raised by just the last script that you've read there. Eugene Wamalwa calling on the silence of their friends. And part of the response that we had to that was that only 2 weeks ago, the same group called on the international community to keep off Kenya's internal affairs. And the gist of the press conference was that you call on the international community to keep off your internal affairs, to give you time to create anarchy in the country. Then when you think you have created enough anarchy and bloodshed in the country, you now ask religious leaders and the international community, oh, now please come intervene and negotiate us into power. And I think that's what we are calling out. So it's rather unfair for you to now invite me here and ask me that I call a press conference to defend myself. I didn't defend myself.
It's part of what you did.
I need not. Let me get to that. I don't need to defend myself. And I did say in that press conference, only that you choose again what to carry on your news item.
Let me ask you this. Who do you hold responsible for what happened yesterday at Northlands?
The Lord of Violence.
You see no correlation with statements you made a week and a half ago or so?
I did indicate Wahiga Mwaura in that press conference. And I said it in the press conference. And I told your journalists, I know some of you will not even carry what I'm saying on air. And true to the fact, you have not carried what I said. I said, and I did explain when it came out of the question.